Hello, my name is Ben. We're here to talk about how to install a rudder onto a surf ski and a sit-on-top kayak when you're doing understern. Carefully removing the nut and washer off the top. Take the rudder and put it up through the rudder post, being careful not to puncture the boat. Align the little diamond on the top with the diamond on the top of the rudder post, and make sure that your ski lines are running directly down the tubes. Then we're going to put on the washer and then the self-locking nut and screw with a 8mm wrench. Just needs to be nice and snug so it won't come undone. Once you've done this, you can replace the cap if you want. When replacing the cap, we found it really handy to back it off until it clicks down and then rotate on all the way. If you cross the threads, there's a good chance of losing it. It's very nice when they line up this way. A really cool trick is to take a wedge of some sort, or a wooden shim, plastic wedge or a wooden shim, and then what we like to do is take this guy, make sure the rudder is lined up nice and straight, and we will put this under here to get some pressure on it, and it'll hold it in place. Now when we go down to the foot pedals, we can make our adjustments without wondering which way the rudders go. One other really handy trick is to take some of the tension, pre-tension into the string, the rudder line, just gently push back so you've got any stretch that is in these cables out. Then, usually easier to undo these. I'll do it on the other side, then you can see it better. But obviously you need to do this on both sides. Undo the line. Undo the line. Now this is where your personal preference, choice comes in. Now it's untied, what we get to do is choose what angle we would like to put our foot pedals at. Folks that don't like steering or oversteering like to run their paddles very parallel with the footboard. Those that like to steer a lot tend to like their paddles a little more. One thing to bear in mind about using the foot pedal is that if you're using the rudder a lot, you're slowing yourself down. So I like to, when I first make my adjustments, leave a slight increase in angle here, so that the little bit of stretch that is going to come out of this line is accounted for. Then I'm going to pull this nice and snug. Not too hard, take all the slack out of the line, nice and snug. And now here's a trick I like to go over the line, back through the hole, and then I go under the line, back through the hole, and that mates these up. So my next one is going to go over the line and under the line. Again, they match up nice and tight. So over the line and under the line, and then we end up with this kind of setup. We're all set. Take the slack out. So now our goal is to match up on the opposite side, the same angle. And if we've done our job right, we will end up with a straight rudder. So again, taking the time to undo all the knots. Right now you can see they don't line up very well, so I'm going to pull slack out of here, pull it through here till they line up. Slack out of here, pull it through here till they line up. Okay, now I've gone a little bit far, so now I'm going to pull a little bit more out of here and then pull it through here. Excellent. You can see that they're now nice and level, so now I'm going to tie this up. Over the line, under the line, over the line, under the line. Over the line, under the line. Now, if I pull these together, they're nice and even. And I know the rudder is straight because I've jammed the rudder in a straight position. So that's how we get our foot pegs and a straight rudder with one person fairly easily. Again, if I need to stretch the line a little bit, I'm going to push on this a little harder, and this will take any stretch out of the line that we can get. Adjusting your foot pegs, adding a rudder to sit on top, or a surf ski for understern steering.